Hi guys, my name is Clem Buckley, and in this video I'm going to show you two guitar riffs to help you with your alternate picking in your picking hand and your fingering in your fretting hand. So the next riff we're going to look at is Sweet Dreams by Marilyn Manson. Just bear in mind guys, I'm showing you these riffs as an exercise. I find it more helpful to practice your techniques through learning a song or a riff as opposed to just playing exercises. People tend to get bored pretty quickly of playing exercises, so just focus on these as an exercise as opposed to learning the riff, and you'll end up playing the riff better in the long run. So looking at Sweet Dreams, so this riff is based around 3 power chords, which will hopefully make it a little bit easier for you to learn. So what is a power chord? A power chord is where we take a root note and we add the 5th of the chord to that. So that's going to be, in terms of on the guitar, it's 2 frets up on the next string. So I'm holding down the 3rd fret here of the 5th string, and 2 frets up on the next string would be the 5th fret of the 4th string. And there's our power chord. So the 3 chords we have are C5, we have an A flat 5, and then to a G5. And the riff is based around this. So if we'll just look at the first bar, again, focusing on our alternate picking, guys, is the whole point of these exercises. So we're just moving around that bar chord shape. I'm also holding on to the notes here as I play them. So you end up with both strings ringing throughout the whole riff in the end. You get this. So not like this. So just make sure you hold on to the notes. Ever want to add a bit of atmosphere to your riffs or music? Just change the 5th, the sharp 5, or the flat 5 also. They always give a bit of a moody vibe to the riff. And in the next bar now we have a couple of legato slides, so we're gonna... That's the first one. So I pick the E flat, the 6th fret of the A string, and then I slide it up to the 8th fret. So I'm not picking that second note. And then on the G I slide up 1 fret. From the 5th up to the 6th. So that second bar goes like this. And again here with slides, make sure you're playing them in time. I find a lot of students see a slide and they kind of just think they they don't pay attention to the rhythm or the melody of the riff, so make sure you're playing your 8 notes still. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So I'll play that riff nice and slowly for you a few times around. So 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and... Remember to hold the notes down. And notice how I try and keep my right hand movement really small. Last time, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So an important thing here, guys, to remember is try and keep the rhythm going constantly. So if you can't play it at that speed, slow it down. What I don't want is you playing it like this, going... We don't want that. So if you can't play it at that speed, slow it down. So if you keep counting, guys, you'll never go wrong. So just play it nice and slowly like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So play it at a speed where you can start counting and you can keep the beat going constantly without having to stop. The important thing is that you're playing it correctly, and it doesn't matter how slow it is. It just means that every time you play it correctly, the muscle memory kind of starts to program it in, and then eventually the speed will lift but as the speed lifts, you'll continuously playing it correctly, as opposed to playing it fast and incorrectly, because therefore you're actually programming in bad habits and bad mistakes. So focus on playing it correctly, focus on your picking technique, keeping your fingers hovering over the frets at all the time. One little thing we want to watch in the first bar of this song, and it's going to make playing it much easier, we want to keep our little finger hovering over the 6th fret even when he's not being used. So you can see at the start. So when I need him for that note, he's hanging over the string for me. What a lot of beginners tend to do is their finger tends to stay off the guitar like that, especially the little finger. So you can see now I need him and he's nowhere to be seen, so I have to throw him on the guitar from quite far distance, and stuff like that happens where I've actually landed on the wrong note there. So want to keep our finger all the time over the fret. So thanks guys, I hope that helps you with your alternate picking and also focusing on your fretting hand, keeping those fingers as close as possible to the strings and over the frets at all times. So like I was saying guys, if you want to learn more about this and everything you need to know about learning the guitar, whether you're a total beginner or intermediate, I've just released the book. Everything's in there from tuning your guitar right up to playing your very first guitar solo. So I'd highly recommend it if you're interested in learning the guitar or improving your guitar playing by avoiding pretty much all the common mistakes beginners make when they're learning the guitar. So guys, please like and subscribe and hit the bell icon. I'm planning on putting a lot more videos up. So if anything you want to see, anything you want to learn, any songs you want to learn, any techniques you're struggling with, please leave a comment below and I'll do my best to get on it for you.